You are addicted to progress. You can't sit still because you're always becoming, striving, searching, seeking. Success, accomplishments, money, a certain shape of your body, a certain kind of relationships where your triggers are never approached. Status, approval, control. You're always in transit. The acquisition of objects gives you only momentary pleasure. You keep searching, but you never find. And all of this is your underlying addiction to pleasure and the avoidance of pain, which is also the mindless pursuit of pleasure. You will never find it in places you look. It is like trying to find a rainforest inside the Empire State Building. You will spend your entire life searching, seeking, striving. And when you get the great cosmic joke, it will be too late unless you realize yourself, not as the temporary experience of pain, pleasure, grief, anger, unless you realize yourself not as the temporary experience of pain, pleasure, grief, anger, but as awareness itself, unlike everything you've been conditioned to believe. The peace and happiness is already here. It is your true nature. It is who you are underneath the stress, anxiety, and worry, underneath your insecurities, underneath the fear, underneath the carefully curated identity you've created to keep your fragile sense of self safe and approved of. Forget everything you've been taught about who you are. Forget everything you've been taught about how the world is. Forget everything. All knowledge is ignorance. It is an impediment. It is a limitation. Pause. Breathe. Slow down. Be here in the now. And what's here now when there's no void to fill, when there is nothing missing? What's here now when you're already perfect, when you've let go of everything? What do you see? What do you feel? What do you know? Remember, you are limitless.